Welcome to LivingFuelTV. This is Casey Krejci, bringing you another important health alert. Recently we discussed the ineffectiveness of the flu shot and how it actually can be extremely dangerous to your health. So the question now arises, what does one do? What can you do? What can you have the biggest effect on maintaining your immunity throughout the cold and flu season and beyond? The number one thing, in my view, is sugar and refined carbohydrates. And now you're probably saying, oh yeah, I've heard that before, and you're about to tune out. But I encourage you not to tune out. Yes, you've heard it before. Your mom probably told you about it. But even in 1976, there was a major study on the Leukocytic Index and how the carbohydrate ingestion actually affects immunity. And so this study, and we'll talk about Leukocytic Index. Leukocytic Index basically measures your white blood cell capacity to ingest organisms. So basically, or to deal with organisms. So one white blood cell should be able to consume, if you will, about 13.9 organisms per hour. This is called the Leukocytic Index. This is the average in America today. So a diabetic, for instance, would be under 2 leukocytic index generally because their sugar runs higher. So if your sugar runs higher, your leukocytic index will be low. So for instance, if you sit down to a typical American pizza or a pasta or rice with a sweet drink and heaven forbid dessert, you've ingested 100, maybe 200 grams of carbohydrates. The study had 100 grams as the marker, 100 grams of carbohydrates, and they found the leukocytic index would drop from a 13.9 to under 1.9 within 15 minutes of ingesting that meal. So you're talking about a 90-some-odd% reduction in immune function, which would last a minimum of 2 hours. So put yourself in the cold and flu season, which we're in now, in a meal time or a time when you're around people who are compromised or who maybe have the flu or the onset of the flu, and you go ahead and give yourself a carbohydrate meal like we discussed, and you drop your immunity to basically nothing for a 2-hour period. That gives the virus time to overtake you and to compromise your immunity or compromise your health, and possibly you will get the flu or maybe something worse. So this is the direct action of sugar and refined carbohydrates on your immune system. I hope you will take thought and make better decisions about your meals. I hope it's helpful to you. God bless you and have a great day.